Next up, look, beautiful. Here we are, doing the most favoriteest thing in the whole wide world to do. So I'm watching, of course, like I'm gonna like if I don't do something to get myself out of this fucking stupid situation that I'm in, I'm gonna drive myself crazy. Well, thank God everybody already says it there. But if I'm not, guess where you get to go? Oh boy, I can only hope. Guilty pleasure. Demons. Love to see them be released. Speaking of which, I always tell you guys that James O'Keefe video. Like I never even had to pay for what he said or like nobody followed in on that stuff. You guys know, you know which one I'm talking about, Uncle Will? When are you going to get up and do something about the border crisis? Well, are you still buying onto the bit, bud? Because I'm watching Trump here, buddy. He's with the South African president, and they're making a big spectacle in the White House, right? And they're showing these videos and stuff. And the South African president, he's like chuckling. He's like, fuck, like, I know what this is. Like, you guys are making more out of this than what it is. Anyways, then, Trump's got all these dead people on paper and on the video they said like there was like 1,000 people with like white crosses to represent white farmers and the South African president, you know what he said there, Uncle Will? Where is that? I think that doesn't look familiar. Where is that? And Donald's like, South Africa. Well, you gotta give me some more information. I gotta investigate this shit, right? Then he says later on, like Donald's showing these people. I know what I would have said. Hey, Donald, bud, remember, don't get caught up in that fake news. I don't know if it is fake news or not, but he should tell Donald not to trust his press. South African president learned from Donald. Fake news over here in America. Watch what you bite onto. Hey, Uncle Will. But that's not what he said. That's what I would have said. And if I was in a position where I didn't know what was going on and I was out to be made looking bad, you know what I mean? When, but he did make a point, like, hey, we do like if somebody gets killed, we have law and order in South Africa, and well, I can tell you, there's far more black people being killed right now than white people. Like we should hold Donald and whatever this gentleman's name is, hold them accountable to what they say. There should be data and everything to say, hey, like if there's white people being killed, well, any kind of color of people, we should know that by now. But I mean, if the specific color is being targeted, I mean, that's a tragedy, and it should be uncovered. You know what I mean? Like shouldn't go around lying about stuff like that, eh? But we don't know what's real, do we, buddy? Do we, Uncle Will? Or do you know, bud? Do you know? Because in this little thing, guess what comes up, bud? I'd like to know what you think about this. What about the Qatarian jet? Hey, bud, are you on board with that? Because they asked about that, and Donald threw a fit and said, "Yeah, not only did we get a fucking plane, I bought 5 point something trillion dollars worth of fucking jobs." Hey? Yeah, I'm the racist, you dumbass. Yeah. You're such a dipshit, buddy. You are such a dipshit. Why do you want to hate me, Uncle Will? Why do you want me to be racist, bud? Huh? Why? Are you, bud? Are you mirroring or deflecting or reflecting or what are you doing over there, buddy? What have you ever heard me say, bud? What? Like, listen, I know you get hung up on that N word. Not when your buddy Rai says it, because he says it a lot. You know what I mean? I can point you to videos where he does it if you'd like. But you tried corralling the whole group because Jelly Roll, you had secret recordings of Jelly Roll saying the N word. And this, if it hit the industry, would destroy his career for your fucktard buddy. Hey? Are you like, hey, you guys can make 5 grand doing this? 5 grand. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Like, you are a fucking manipulative little fuck, Uncle Will. I see her, bud. You work for the dark side, buddy. Wake up. Wake up, Uncle Will. Let go of your pedo protective services. Take your brain back. Unless you're part of the group, bud. Are you afraid of being exposed with Bill? Is that what it is? If Bill goes down, we all go down. It's time to protect Bill. I'm not saying you are, bud. I just got questions as to, you know, why you don't want to let me know where I'm wrong. Hey, buddy, why don't we make people fucking prove what they say? If Donald's sitting here saying this shit, he should have the proof, and they should be able to pull up the stats like right there instantly. Like someone should have a laptop in the South African president's entourage and say, "Hey, what are you talking about, dude?" But no, we just all had to do my manly duties. Oh, Carl the racist. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not much of a hater. You know what I mean? You can't be a hater and be with Christ, bud. You know what, Uncle Will? I think you're a dipshit. And it doesn't matter if you were black, I'd still think you're a dipshit. Or if you're a yellow, I'd still think you're a dipshit. And if you were a brown, it's the character you fucking carry around, bud. It ain't the color. Color's got nothing to do with what's inside of you, dipshit. And we just like to play victim groups with our colors, eh? Hey, Uncle Will, you, you're going to be part of a victim group, bud. The victim group that created itself. You're going to be rock and roll stars. All of you. Freak Squad will go down in history as well. The stupidity that helped save the world. Ryan Upchurch and his entourage of stupidity. They influenced and gave the power to the Messiah to finally let himself out of the closet and do what's right and say, hey, anybody got any King David DNA? Can we take a test? Anybody measuring fucking extra brain fluid, Christ fluid or something, eh? While we're in there, Uncle Will, let's take a look at the trauma you motherfuckers can cause on a human being, eh? Not just you. Whole gang of characters, bad characters like you, Uncle Will. Much worse than you, bud. They actually had the ability to hurt me, bud. Yin yang, my mental health all over the fucking place. Hey, hey, Uncle Will. Cashville, you should get that job, girl. Or what would you like me to do with the focus and concentration I currently have there, fucking Johnny Cashville? Hey, where else am I gonna fucking like? Hey, bud, I couldn't work somewhere right now to make as much money as I do right now. I have to go back into the field that I was in before, and that would be impossible right now. It'd be completely impossible. My brain's been so fucking messed around. My name's been twisted through the fucking mud, bud. Where am I gonna get a job? I'm the crazy guy, you know what I mean? Fucking doing the Dukes of Hazzard, trying to run children down. You know what I mean? So your guys' story say, but what happens when my story takes over your story? And well, if you keep following his story, that's Satan's story. You go bye bye. You go with his story. Hey, keep fucking rocking with Satan Claus and find out what happens. Be a part of his story. And it never had to be this way. Can you imagine the devil being down here all this time? And all he had to do was give himself to Christ, just like everybody else. He had the same opportunities, you know what I mean? But no, just like you guys, he had to think he was better than everybody else and knew everything. Until the time came time for him to write that check his ass couldn't carry. You know what I mean there, Uncle Will? You know what I mean? Does humanity have to pay for falling for a fool? Right? Are you just a fool in love with Satan, bud? Just a little fool? Are you ready to stop being foolish, Uncle Will? You want to come to Christ, bud? Come to Christ, buddy. Come on, don't you want to know what the truth is? Don't you want to know? Don't you want those fucking elite pedophiles off the fucking streets, dude? Like, come on. Don't you want to, like, Uncle Will, don't you want to fucking live for something? Come on, buddy. Fuck, you go down in history as fuck. You will start it as a fucking great big tool of Satan, and we will have fucking reworked you right into fucking child of God. You know what I mean? You, Uncle Will, can own and operate your own brain. You know what I mean? Start doing the right things. You know what I mean? Instead of being all stuck in your fifis and wanting to dislike others and making up stories about them. What is wrong with you, Uncle Will? That you can make stories up about people. You're ridiculous. This is childish shit. Like common sense would tell you guys. You guys all like to say you're with Christ. Like, come on. We can't be running around lying, Pinocchio. Come on. Listen, Head. Listen here, bud. Listen, Uncle Will. We're gonna have a big Pinocchio shirt for you. Wooden shoes, wooden head. Wouldn't listen. Hope he learns his lesson. Hey, Uncle Will. Hey, this is your lesson to learn, bud. This is your life, and this is where you've directed yourself. An inspiration for others, not to be like, but maybe all that humiliation will humble Uncle Will and, well, videotape that shit for me, bud. When you come to and you find out there's God and you got demons in you, videotape that shit for me, please, bud. Submit to it, bud. I don't know if it has to be that bad. And I don't run around and lie on people and try and hurt them. You know what I mean? You humans have weird obsessions. All you want to do is hurt each other and make yourself feel better about one another. And then you want to act like complete retards. Like, I don't want to keep picking on you there, buddy. That Dagburn, eh? Oh boy. I watched a little bit of Chop there. I had to stop him, bud. I did. Marty came on and I was like, Carl, that's enough, dude. That's enough stupidity for fucking whoa. Way too much. But yeah, he's a big victim all the time. Yeah, he's right though. You know what I mean? You guys, like two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I mean? I only did like one thing I caught that motherfucker said there, Uncle Will. That guy said that him and Patty, that little spatty him and Patty had, it never happened. It was a skit. Hey, I don't know, but that looks pretty fucking legit. We can't go back and look because his channel's gone now, though. You know what I mean? Oh, why would you lie about that? Like that was real, dude. Like, come on, right? You agree with me, Uncle Will? And that those cash apps were fake. He made those cash apps. Patty did give him money, but it was no 10 grand. Sure, whatever. Didn't the girl that, well, worked for Patty, didn't her husband tell Upchurch that she sent Dagbert $10,000 and a bunch of shit? I use your own words against you. That's it, bud. No, you don't, you fucking idiot. You are so stupid, Uncle Will. Honestly, I can't even stand Thoughtsy anymore because you just to me, you're gonna burn it out. And having you around here just fucking reminds me of that. And I don't want that for you. You're ridiculously fucking stupid. I don't have to be from God. Well, I am. We all are. You just don't fucking realize that because you're fucking stupid. Stuck in your stupidity. There you go. Nobody wants to hear me talk. There must be another show on somewhere, eh? Anyways, you guys know how I've been talking about fucking old Iran there, right? So today I'm watching yeah, I did watch it. Little bits of breaking points. And they were talking about, well, it was a CNN article. So who knows? You know what I mean? Heltzer Skelters. You never know with the CNN Skelters. But anyways, so that CNN thing, what was it saying? Iran or Israel is thinking about attacking Iranian power plants and shit like that that has the nuclear. Remember what I told you guys about? There's one of those right by the Wawa. Hey? And guess what? If something happens to that place, Wawa go boom, boom, boom. No goody, 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 goody. Yeah, like we've been talking about this. Like I'm not making this up. Go to breaking points from today. You can probably there's just a clip just on that portion. You don't have to watch the rest. Don't waste your time, Uncle Will. Just that Greek or OT, what's going on? You know what I mean? I got a Ryan Upchurch question for you. So this guy's your hero, right? So I got a question for you. Does this make him smart or make him dumb? He's for the country folk, right? He's made fun of city slickers. He don't like them. In fact, if you're so much as to be a Democrat and you didn't want to vote for Donald Trump, don't be a fan. And he couldn't give two fucking shits about Canadians. So really all he has is this country folk, right? Like, does he not realize that these city folk, some of them work all fucking year long just to be able to afford to take their family? be in the country for a week or two. He doesn't think city people like the country. Like, isn't the purpose of making his music and hoping that everybody enjoys it? You know what I mean? Like, this guy's so stupid. He just wants a specific group to like him. You know what I mean? Instead of everybody enjoying it, he is an artist. You know what I mean? The point is for people to enjoy your art, I guess. But he tries too hard now, eh? Have you noticed that? He's so good now, and he's so magical with the fucking, with the words that he forgot that sometimes simplicity is what gets the people going, you know what I mean? Like, some of those old simple songs that he used to do, you know what I mean? Like Rolling Stone and, I mean, Holler Boys is a pretty simple song, you know? I don't know, and he makes fun of people who write simple songs now, eh? Maybe that's why he ain't got no more hits, eh? No more hits. Or, hey, I don't know. I haven't heard. What's the word out on the street on Creeker 3? Well, it's gonna be hard for anybody to answer because nobody's answering me. But anyways, back to Iran. I gotta fucking do something. I really do. I do. I'm sick of this. I really figured it out today. I gotta do something. I gotta get myself out of this funk. Out of this algorithm that I got my stuff stuck into with a bunch of fucking meatheads. I know there's good people out there. I know there's people hurting, and those are the good ones. All people that are taking a beating and are down and don't even realize why they're down. They've been so brain fucked to think that it's their fault. That's it. Narcissism these days. Creaker 3 has great songs. Uh, I'm not killing it on this one. I know it's because I'm tired, dude. I'm really tired. I'm fucking exhausted. Like, I can't even have a conversation. Like, this is why really it's not safe for me to leave the house. I can't talk about stupidity when I know what's going on. It's pretty fucking hard. And I don't know. Well, I think I'm on it. I think I'm on it. I admit it to myself. I've been far too much of a pussy lately. That's my problem. I'm everything I complain about. I'm afraid of getting hurt again. I'm afraid of asking just to tell my story and not being able to, and somehow I fucking get kicked right in the fucking nuts. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of it. It's fucking over and over and over. Like I don't even get like I have proof of this. I don't even get to get fucking anything like anything. Oh fuck! This whole upchurch thing. It went like, hey, I'm sorry. I fucking believed what he said. Like he's the one running around saying he's chosen from God and he's here to do God's work and it's in his fucking music too. He wants people to believe that he's special. He's told people he's fucking he remembers past lives. I don't remember that. You know what I mean? Hey, just because it didn't happen to me doesn't mean it's not real for it. You know what I mean? You just buy onto the fucking bit because people want you to think they're special, and they'll tell you that until you fucking call them on it. Hey, upchurch, the world's a hurting unit. Want to help? I don't know. I think I got good ideas. You got a fucking platform. I don't. Nobody's gonna listen to fucking me. Hey, it's all good though. 'Cause I'm like, I question my reality all the time. I'm like, am I just programmed? And it just doesn't fucking matter. I just gotta sit here and face the pain and what's gonna happen is supposed to happen. And then I'm like, well, I don't know. Because I think to myself, well, I wouldn't be in this position knowing what I think I know if I hadn't have went through all these trials and tribulations and kind of learned what was going on. Like when I say I got PTSD in my head, I'm pretty sure of it. That way I can show people that we can overcome it. The way to do it is to talk about it and fucking release the trauma and give it back to who it belongs to. That's what I believe. Cause ain't nothing ever gonna stop me that quicker. Like I'm talking like this, but I know I'll never quit because Twitter's never win. That's Donald Trump that. But here's the thing about Donda. When you have to face the music of your own actions, and it's time to dance. Can you back your ass up when it comes to tangoing? Because it takes two to tango, Trumpy. We might be tangling together. Watch your footsteps, baby. Can you imagine that, Creaker? Me versus Trump in a debate. Who wins? Hey, who wins? Who wins? Who wins? He's looking like he loves the world right now. Oh, he looks so sentimental. He don't give a fuck about Russia and he don't give a fuck about Ukraine. He gives a fuck about that red roof. Wants that red roof. Red roof. Hey, guys, hey, listen, he told you guys that Zelensky was a dictator. In order to call a man a dictator when you're a fucking world leader, you better back it up with the reasons fucking why. I ain't saying Zelensky ain't a dictator because that's what I fucking believe. I believe that America brought him in on a chain. And well, that coup. Well, bad news. But then again, that's America. That's America, right? I mean, it's really your government, but if you let them represent you, it's you. It's you. That's you. It's you. Um, when do we just see this is all a game? It's all just fucking stupid. Well, you have a good night too, bud. He just, you know, put some extra prayers in for yourself, that creaker. Ask yourself what the truth is, buddy. You know what I mean? I'm fixing to go live if you want to join. Well, I might, Uncle Will. I might go plug my phone in, go have a smoke and stuff. I don't know. I'll see. I don't know. I'll see. I got decisions to make. Big decisions, you know what I mean? You need to take another heartache, Carl. Yeah. Everyone I got makes me stronger and stronger. Well, that's all I ever want there, Uncle Will, is just a fucking conversation. But it's like, hey, that's all I asked for from the beginning, bud. That was it. Just a conversation, you know what I mean? Hey, I was a fan back then. I wouldn't ask you to talk if I didn't like you. Oh boy. Alright. Well, if you're going on later, Uncle Will, I might pop on. We'll see. I'll check in at about, 9:30 and see if people are on and if I'm not in bed or who knows. But everybody have a good night. I'm gonna decide where, I'm gonna take this sideshow. I gotta come out as the Mashiach. The Mahadi was brave enough to come out. The Mashiach has to come out too, you know what I mean?